Nigeria is entering a defining moment. Professor Mahmood Yakubu, the longest-serving chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, will bow out in October 2025. And now, all eyes are on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Who will he appoint as the new umpire of Nigeria's democracy? Will it be a man of unquestionable integrity or just another pawn in the political chessboard? Stay with us, because this question is bigger than just one appointment. It is about the credibility of the 2027 general elections and the future of Nigeria itself. Let's begin with Yakubu's exit. Yakubu came in 2015, reappointed in 2020, and has survived 8 turbulent years. Under his watch, we saw the rise of beavers, the introduction of ILEV, but also the controversies of 2023. For many Nigerians, Yakubu's legacy is mixed. Some call him a reformer, others see him as the man who betrayed democracy. Now, as he steps down, Nigeria faces a vacuum, and by law, only one man has the power to fill it: President Tinubu. Now let us see the constitutional power. According to Section 154 of the 1999 Constitution, the President has the authority to nominate the INEC Chairman. The Senate only confirms. But here is the problem. How can the President, who is a direct beneficiary of elections, appoint the referee that will conduct his own re-election? This is where Nigerians are divided. Some say it is constitutional, others say it is morally wrong. And that debate will explode as Tinubu prepares to announce his choice. Now let's look at regional politics. Let's talk about the zoning question. Since INEC was created in 1966, every region has produced a chairman except the Southwest and the North Central. And now, Tinubu, a Yoruba man from Southwest, is under pressure. Will he use this chance to finally give his region a shot? Or will he go for the North Central as a balancing act? The Southwest option may look tempting, but critics will shout conflict of interest. If he ignores his base, his people may accuse him of betrayal. Either way, Tinubu is trapped in a political dilemma. Now let us see the names in play. According to reports, 5 names are being whispered in the corridors of power. 1. Justice Abdullahi Mohammed Liman, a respected Court of Appeal judge, but appointing a judge could politicize the bench. 2. Professor Lai Odulode, former INEC commissioner, a Yoruba academic, experienced, but his Southwest origin makes him controversial. 3. Kenneth Okago, former INEC procurement director, but procurement and contracts have been one of INEC's biggest corruption flashpoints. 4. Sam Olumeku, the current Commissioner for Information and Voter Education. He brings continuity, but critics will say it's same of the same. 5. And finally, some names being pushed by political cabals, faceless candidates that may suddenly appear when the time comes. Notice something. None of them fits that constitutional requirement of unquestionable integrity without raising one eyebrow or another. Now let us look at the political reactions. Already, political voices are crashing. Bachi Ahmed, an aide to Buhari, argues that the North deserves it, since Southerners have dominated the road historically. Others counter that the Southwest and the North Central have been unfairly excluded. Civil society groups, opposition parties, and international observers are also watching closely, because this one appointment will decide whether the 2027 elections will be believed or dismissed before the first ballot is cast. Now let us look at the bigger question. But let us face the truth. The real issue is not who Tinubu appoints. The real issue is the process itself. Should the president have this much power? Shouldn't Nigerians push for reforms where the National Assembly or even a neutral judicial council selects the INEC chairman instead? Because as long as the president appoints the referee, people will always believe the match is rigged. So let's ask the tough questions. Should Tinubu pick from the southwest to reward his base, or from another zone to prove neutrality? Will any appointment ever satisfy the opposition? And most importantly, is it time to change the constitution so that Nigerians, not politicians, choose their electoral umpire? In conclusion, as October approaches, Nigeria is waiting. President Tinubu's choice will either restore faith in democracy or deepen the cracks of mistrust. But here is the hard truth. Democracy does not survive on laws alone. It survives on trust. And right now, trust is the rarest currency in Nigeria. So, Nigerians, what do you think? Who should be the next INEC chairman? And should Tinubu even have the power to decide? Let us debate.